What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol GEVO for Gevo Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. This, of course, will be more of an update. We talked about it on Thursday when this large green candle developed, and clearly with the rest of the broad market really sliding off to the downside on Friday, no surprises that we saw some pullback in this name as well. But is the chart ruined is the question that you're probably wondering, and absolutely not, right? As you know from the last video we did here, the line in the sand to hold was around 7, right? And as you can see on Friday, that's exactly where we wound up. So very technical there. That was just the 61.8 retracement of the entire range from Thursday. So if we can hold 7, and if the broad market can turn higher, because I don't think that without the support of the overall market going higher, this will really just see a massive breakout. I think if the two can turn together, and notably Gevo holds 7 here, then yes, there's the possibility for a grind back higher. I would argue that the first thing to look at to the upside would be here, 760, noting that it's the pullback area from right in here, so prior support will act as resistance, remembering that that's a fundamental principle of technical analysis. And then after that, I would not cherry pick the highs in here around 833, really looking at 8 the whole dollar where these highs are to look for some resistance to start coming in, right? You never want to cherry pick the highs in case it never quite gets there, and I'm just noting that there's some resistance here towards 8 the whole dollar. So that's the best case scenario in my opinion here. If we do start moving lower in Gevo, what I would really monitor for is from the daily perspective, we know that this is a range, and we also know that if we're making forward and upward progress here truly inside of the stock, then we shouldn't go back down into this area. So look for support there and a retracement or a bounce essentially back higher at $6.50. So what that might look like would be hammer candles printing, indecision dojis, something that's more like this, small little body, larger upper and lower wick, and then the reversal to come, right? Your stop goes under the lows, long over the highs, getting back up into some of these targets, which we've discussed so far on the hold of the balance area highs. If we break down underneath 650, this is probably something I would just advise avoiding, wouldn't really be looking for the short or cherry picking for the long, and technically we would have a look above and fail, right? So something like this, back into the range. If we get acceptance down here, the clear target is the bottom end of the range at $5.60. So those are my thoughts. Again, a lot is going to really stem from what happens at 7 and what's going on with the broad market. And if those two things can coincide for a reversal here, that would be the long-sided trade in my opinion, not really looking to go fishing underneath that 7 whole number. So that's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.